Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. After a season filled with indecision, has made up her mind about the future of her marriage to Paul PK, and she's opening up about it on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 reunion. In a preview of Part 1, airing Tuesday, April 1 on Bravo, host Andy Cohen asks the mother of two about her hesitancy to file for divorce, prompting to reveal her newfound outlook on her marriage. As a week ago, I'd chosen not to have much of a relationship with him, she says of PK. The pair continue to co-parent their two children, Jagger and Phoenix, with PK having custody of them on Saturday nights, if he's in town, adds. After what she says in the RHOBA Season 14 reunion preview, the answer is seemingly no. However, she previously shared that she was still open to reconciling with PK. He just might not feel the same way. I don't think if I decided I wanted to get back together that it would happen just like that, she told Andy on the March 11 episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Relationship status is just one of many revelations she shares at the reunion. In the preview, she also addresses reports about her and PK finances. Clarifies in the reunion clip that her and PK formerly shared home was in, but that it's since been resolved. I had no idea about it. He told me that they changed the rate. He was trying to get her somebody. Nobody was returning his calls. That's the way he does business. Until they give him his call back, he's not going to pay, explains. He resolved it. They ended up calling. That's what he said. Though Erica Jane and others have expressed concern about financial amid her separation from PK in Season 14, Sutton is admonished by for doing so in the Part 1 preview. She tells Sutton, "You have to actually care about someone, have compassion like someone, to be worried about them." Sutton replies that she spoke out because she's worried about all women who may be in the dark when it comes to their spouse's financial dealings. She notes that she was totally unaware she owned two baseball teams until she and ex-husband, Christian Strack, began their divorce proceedings. She ultimately walked away from the marriage with at least $300,000 a month in spousal support. But I had a lot of things that surprised me, and I think that communication in a marriage is so important, Sutton says. After months of speculation, cryptic social media posts, and emotionally charged episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is finally breaking her silence, and she's doing it on her own terms. In an exclusive sit-down interview with Bravo Insider, 48, composed yet undeniably raw, shared the news that fans have been bracing for, her decision about the future of her marriage with Paul PK. "I'd chosen myself," she said, her voice calm, but resolute. "For the first time in a long time, I'd chosen peace, clarity, and a new beginning. The decision didn't come easily. Marriage is complicated," admitted, seated in the area of her home, the one she and PK once remodeled together in a now iconic. And when you've built a life, when there are children involved, it becomes even more layered. But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, are you thriving, or are you just surviving? The couple, who married in 2015, have weathered storms both public and private over the past 2 years. Ongoing financial and legal issues, paired with harrowing experience during a home invasion in 2021, created what she describes as a fractured foundation. Trauma doesn't just affect the individual, reflected. It changes how you relate to everyone around you, especially your partner. "I was coping in one way and PK in another, and somewhere along the way we just lost each other." While Dorit is known for her polished appearance and often icy exterior, fans witnessed a different side of her this past season. Vulnerable, uncertain, and painfully honest. On multiple occasions, cameras caught tearful confessions and tense exchanges between her and PK, with Dorit visibly struggling to reconcile the man she married with the reality they were now living in. "There were nights I cried myself to sleep, wondering if I was making things worse by staying," she confessed. "But there were also moments of hope. I never wanted to give up on us. But sometimes love looks like letting go." Rumors of a separation began swirling late last year when Dorit was spotted vacationing in Italy with close friends. No PK in sight. Then came the Instagram posts, inspirational quotes about transformation, self-worth, and the occasional cryptic lyric. Still, neither Dorit nor PK publicly addressed the state of their relationship, until now. "I didn't want to make a decision out of anger or fear," Dorit explained. "I gave it time. We tried therapy. We tried space. We tried being the people we were when we first fell in love. But it wasn't sustainable." She takes a long pause before continuing. I will always have love for PK. He's the father of my children, and he gave me so many beautiful years. But we're on different paths now, and I think deep down we both knew this was coming. When asked about what co-parenting will look like moving forward, Dorit was quick to affirm her commitment to their family dynamic. Phoenix and Jagger are our world. That will never change. PK and I are aligned in wanting to shield them from as much chaos as possible. We're working on being the best parents we can be, even if we're not partners anymore. As for the other woman rumors that made headlines after a tabloid photo emerged of PK dining with a younger brunette in Miami, Dorit kept it classy. I'm not interested in tearing anyone down. That's not who I am. Whatever PK chooses to do with his time and energy now is his business. My focus is on healing and moving forward. Dorit reveals she's been quietly working on a new business venture, an elevated lifestyle brand inspired by resilience and rebirth. The project, which she teased during a few confessionals this past season, is expected to launch this fall and will include luxury home decor, curated travel experiences, and a capsule fashion line that's authentically me. I want to take everything I've been through, the trauma, the heartbreak, the lessons, and turn it into something beautiful. Something empowering, she said, her eyes lighting up for the first time in the interview. This next chapter is about rebuilding, not from the rubble, but from the gold dust of everything I've survived. As we wrapped up the interview, Dorit grew quiet again. She glanced out the window, where a light breeze moved through the lemon trees in her backyard. I've always wanted to be the perfect wife, the perfect mother, the perfect friend, she said softly. But perfection is exhausting. And it's a lie we tell ourselves to avoid hard truths. The truth is, I wasn't happy. I was clinging to a version of us that no longer existed. While her future remains unwritten, one thing is clear, is no longer playing a role for anyone else's comfort. She's owning her narrative, hatash and all, and proving that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. Though she hasn't confirmed whether she'll return for another season, Dorit says she's open to the possibilities. RHBA has been such a huge part of my life. The good, the bad, all of it. It gave me a voice when I felt voiceless. If my story can help even one woman reclaim her power, it's worth sharing. As for PK, sources close to production say he's been supportive of Dorit's public statement and wants to keep things amicable, especially for the sake of the kids. In the ever-evolving landscape of Beverly Hills, where diamonds are polished under pressure, Dorit Kemsley may have just made her boldest move yet. After months of swirling speculation, cryptic Instagram captions and essy on-screen moments, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley is finally breaking her silence. In an exclusive sit-down with Bravo Insider, Dorit makes the definitive statement fans have been waiting for. I've chosen peace. I've chosen myself. And most importantly, she pauses, her diamond earrings catching the sunlight through the floor-to-ceiling windows of her Encino home. I've chosen clarity. It's been a season of reflection, Dorit shares, seated in her tastefully minimalist living room, surrounded by soft neutrals and towering floral arrangements. PK and I have been together for nearly a decade. We've built a life, a family, a brand. So much of our identity has been wrapped up in us. But somewhere along the way, I forgot to check in with me. Dorit's voice is calm but firm, like someone who has rehearsed these words over many sleepless nights. She admits that therapy, individual and couples, played a major role in helping her reach a turning point.